Hi, Taurus. How are you, Taurus? I love y'all, Taurus. I hope everyone's doing well. Taurus, I'm going to be working on your general tarot card reads today, okay? If you're looking for your love reads, I worked on all 12 zodiac signs. It's there. Right now I'm just concentrating on general tarot card reads. By next week I should go. Yeah, by next week I'll restart the love reads. I'm not sure which sign I'm going to start with next, but you're definitely one of the last for the general reads. Also, Taurus, I'm doing something very different. I'm incorporating past life reading. So at the end of each general tarot card I've been using my past life oracle cards. Amazing. I was waiting for like 3 weeks for these to come in, and they finally came in. I've been using them. It's interesting. So I can't wait to do that. If you're looking for a private reading or a past life reading, I do have them available. Just look in the description box. I will put all the information in the description box. Okay, let's get started. Um, just so you know, Aries. Sorry, I don't know Aries. Why did I just call you Aries? My bad. Just so you know, Taurus, past life is your soul's journey. So this is one of the reasons why I'm using them, because you need to understand that your past life is your soul's journey. It may be one of the things that is affecting you in this lifetime. So your past life could be affecting you in this lifetime for whatever reason that may be. If it's not you, it's your person. Okay. All right. And you have to just let your karma play out. That's just the way it works. Your karma does not rule you. You rule it. All right. Remember that. All right. Anyway, today I'm going to be using my Rider-Waite, and I'm going to clarify it with my Game of Thrones. Okay. Okay. Okay now. Hi, Gabriella. Hi, Love. Oh no, your email was so interesting. Thank you for sending me that email and sharing your story. Hi, Young Blood. Hi, Wake Up. Thank you guys for joining me. All right, let's get started. All right, first spread. All right, so Taurus, your first spread, I have the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. Somebody's missing your love making. Taurus, let me find out. Somebody's missing your love. Wow. You guys got real freaky, don't you? I don't know if, is it still happening, Taurus? Are you still getting like phone calls late at night from this person? Because even if you're still with them or not with them, they're missing you. They're missing you. With the Ace of Cups, I'm sorry, with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Cups. There's something really off. There's something off with the person you're dealing with, vice versa, if it's vice versa. I'm going to clarify it. Of course, the depiction with the Four of Cups, if you're very familiar with tarot cards, the original tarot, which is this is one of the original tarot decks. It's usually not a person that's smiling in the Four of Cups anyway. I feel like this person probably put you in a third party situation. Not for all of you, especially when I see these 3 cups over here. But you were number one. Let's clarify it. I have Four of Wands and Page of Wands. So Four of Wands, Page of Wands came out in the reverse. Loveth, you'll be back for Leo, no problem. All right. Hi, Savvy. Thanks for showing love. For some of you, you were living with this person. You may share children in common or a child in common with this person. Some of you might have been married or still are married to this person. I honestly think you're not having sex with this person, especially with the Page of Wands in the reverse. So for a lot of you, you're not taking the relationship serious like you used to. All right. So for a group of you, you were in a relationship, but you're not taking the relationship serious like you used to for whatever reason that may be. That looks like a separation to me. If you're still having sex with this person, it's not serious. You're not taking this person seriously. You're taking them very lightly. Very lightly. You're guarding yourself, Taurus. That's what you're doing with the Page of Wands as well. You're like guarding yourself. All right, second spread. All right, so I have Nine of Pentacles and I have Queen of Cups for your second spread. Yeah, a lot of you are single. If you're not, you moved on to someone who has either an earth placement or water placement in your chart, or you may have that in your chart. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody that has Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I almost said Aries for the second time. I don't know why. Somebody's dealing with an Aries. I mean, the Four Wands did come out, so somebody may have that in their chart. It is an Aries energy. Yeah, a lot of you really healed yourself emotionally, meaning whatever situation you were with this person, you're doing better for you're nurturing yourself. It's like you're putting yourself first, Taurus. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. You're putting yourself first. So a lot of you are really into your job, your career, your future when it comes to finance. And the fact that the Queen of Cups is here, for some of you, you really did move on to someone else. If you did not, some of you are just healing yourself, and you're doing an amazing job, by the way. Almost like you transformed yourself or alchemized yourself. But when I mean that, your feelings, like whatever, with the Queen of Cups, whatever situations, emotional issues or situation you were in with this person, you really conquered it. You made your sadness into probably you turned your sadness and your anger into working hard on yourself in whatever avenue that may be. Again, finance, could be family. I sense education or new job. For some of you, you just were hired or got a another position at your same job or location, or you really, wow, Taurus, you're doing really good for yourself. You're really thinking about your future. You're not playing around, and you're not letting anybody get in the way at all. It's not a joke for you. Your future is not a joke for you. All right. To clarify it, I have Page of Pentacles and the Moon in the reverse. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, if that means anything to you again. And again, Earth. You're Earth, Taurus. You're an Earth sign. Virgo, Capricorn as well, if that means anything to you. If you have children or a child, Taurus, I almost was about to say Virgo. I don't know if somebody has a child that has Virgo placements, a Virgo placement. Doesn't have to be. If you have a child, Um, be very careful with their um, mental, their mind, their. I want to say, I don't want to say mental illness. It's not mental illness. So I'm trying to find the right word for it, Taurus. Forgive me. It's not mental illness. They're going through a little funk. Your child is going through a little funk right now with the Page of Pentacles and the Moon in the reverse. These are for people that have children. It doesn't matter how old they are. Be very aware with the situations that are happening, the events and circumstances, the life changing, the way life changed for all of us, just the way life changed for all of us, is affecting one of your children mentally. They may be quiet to themselves, sad. I don't think they're even talking. A lot of them are not even talking to you, and you're trying to figure out what's wrong with them. It's the change in their social environment. Be aware of that. The change in their social environment. Some people are good at adapting to that change. Some people are not. It takes a long time for them to adapt to new changes in social conditions. Your child is one of them. They're okay. I don't want to alarm any of my parents here. They're okay. It's just that they haven't really adapted to that social change and or environment. Okay, just just keep your eyes and ears open. They'll talk on their own time. There's nothing wrong with them. Okay, all right. That was just a message I'm getting for my parents, or if you deal with if you have children around you. Okay. Um, mental health. Thank you, Gabriella. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Mental health. Yeah, because I didn't want to say it's not mental illness. All right, last spread. I have the Strength card and my Eight of Swords. Strength card and my Eight of Swords. Okay, wow. This talks to me about the year 2021. Because the Strength card, somebody may be dealing with a Leo. You may have Leo in your chart. But nevertheless, the Strength card, number 5, the 5th house of the zodiac sign, is Leo. We're also in life path number 5 this year. 2021 is life path number 5. What does that mean? It's interesting because this is actually a continuation of this situation, but not really. Although some don't get it twisted. There are some adults that are feeling the same way, right? Feeling the same way, but in different ways. Obviously, adults have more responsibilities than children, right? It is the year of adapting to new things. Number 5, life path number 5 is all about change. It's all about change. That's forced. It represents other things. Life path number 5 represents a lot of things, but one of the biggest things that it represents is change. In this case, in this era, in this age and period that we're living in right now, there's change in everything, like everything. I don't know anyone right now whose life has not changed internally, like internally meaning personally inside their home and or job, and outside, like externally. External factors have been a biggie for all of us. but at the same time, is giving us a time to reflect. With my Eight of Swords here, and that's what we've been doing. We've had no choice but to reflect, pay attention, to things that we've ignored, or we thought maybe other people could handle it because we trusted them to handle it, and we're realizing, well, they don't really have the strength to handle it, do they? Or they've been kind of manipulating us. And you take that as it resonates. This could be inside your relationship. This could be externally, at your job, or just the world as you see it right now. A lot of you are worried about the future. But yet you're Taurus, you're a fighter with the strength card here. You're a fighter. But don't ignore, I don't want you to ignore your intuition. Bingo. Your intuition. A lot of you have amazing intuition with the Eight of Swords here. What does intuition mean? Well, intuition has a lot to do with emotions, whether it's our emotions or other people's emotions. We tap in. It's I have high intuition, and a lot of you also are very high or in tuned with people's emotions, the negative and the positive, and that's amazing to have. But also, it's energy that you're sucking in. Okay, because there's so many people that are going through some type of mental illness, and or like Gabriella said, mental health, issues. And that could be anything. That could be anxiety, insomnia. It could also be as big as narcissistic behavior, abuse of whatever kind. And a lot of you are very in tune with people's emotions and the negativity, and dark negativity. And you're sucking that in, Taurus. Be very careful as well with yourself, with letting people in your life that are not that need healing. These people need healing, and they're denying it, and or they don't know any better. So be careful with your energy. Protect it as well. Okay. Gabriella, gut feelings, correct. Life path number 6. I'm not sure. Are you you're asking me if I'm life path number 6? How's that? You should really check out how if you are a life path number 6, Gabriella, I would check, because like 2022 is going to be life path number 6. I'm not too much into numerology. I kind of forgot the gist of life path number 6. But if you are life path number 6, I would suggest you see how life path number 6 will affect you in 2021. Because remember, because of the life path that we're in now, it's all about change. Okay. All right. So if you're life path number 6, see how that's going to affect you in this for 2021. Life path number 5. You'll find videos and information on it. All right. Let's clarify it. Wow, this is freaking crazy. I can't remember the last time I got the devil with the tower. I can't remember when I got these two together. And if I did, it was a crazy read. Your reading is not crazy, but this is insane. To end my reading like this, the Tower with the Devil. So I have Scorpio, Aries. I kept saying Aries for a reason. Somebody's an Aries. Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, if that means anything to you. Wake up. Emotions make you cry sometimes. Emotions make you sad sometimes. Is that how the song goes? Kimberly, your life path number 9. So you're last. Yeah, I'm not really too much into numerology. So I can't sit here and give you details about it. Because I would like for you to research that because it's important. It's important. It's not as concrete as astrology. I love astrology. I'm not really too much into numerology, but nevertheless, there are some truth behind numerology. Okay. 369 store, how are you? Aries Sun. Oh, you're an Aries Sun, Cancer, Moon, Taurus rising. Okay, interesting. All right. All right, let's see what's going on here. My tower was in the reverse. So there's somebody here in your energy, Taurus. I don't know if this is you or someone you know. Remember in the very beginning, I was like, I don't like someone's like, but this is someone you used to be with. This is someone you used to be with. And I said in the very beginning, I don't like this person's like demeanor or attitude or face, despite that it is a 4 cups, and usually with the 4 cups, that's how their demeanor is anyway. It's someone you used to be with very intimately. For some of you, you were married to this person or you lived with this person. Nevertheless, you had a relationship with this person, but this person really misses you. Remember I said that in the beginning? And I was trying to figure out what was wrong with that person, but nothing came out until now. Here they are again. This, for some of you, this person's obsessed with you. All these energies belong together. The devil with the ace of wands and my 4 cups. This is obsession. Be very careful. With the tower in the reverse, this person has not let you go. They haven't detached from you, but they're keeping it a secret. If you know, some of you, they haven't moved on energetically. They have not moved on. I don't like this energy at all. It's aggressive behavior. And aggressive behavior could be verbally. Aggressive behavior could be physically. God, I hope that's not happening. But also impulsive, like emotionally, being emotionally impulsive. You know what I mean? Like they don't know how to handle their emotions, and so they like snap. That's the energy. They snap. They're impulsive. This is this person. If you're still talking to this person in some shape, form, or other, be careful. Just like this is their energy. I'm picking up all these characteristics and traits. They haven't moved on from you, Taurus. They're sneaky, but you don't know. You don't know. Let me tell you something. With the Capricorn energy, Aries, and Scorpio energy, not for all of you, they're very aware of the dark arts, in tuned with the dark arts. Um, Candle magic is big for this person. When I see the fire here and the redness, like it's just they know how to work with that. They're manipulating energy as we speak. Again, this is not for all of you. This is someone that knows what they're doing when it comes to manipulating energy. There's something that belongs to you. There is something that belongs to you, Taurus. They have an object that belongs to you. They've kept it like it's it wasn't a gift that you gave them. It's something that belongs to you and only you. I'm not, for some of you, you may not even know it's missing. It could be that small. Like you're like, oh, I didn't know that was missing. It doesn't apply for all of you, but I like this is this person. Let's see what's going on in your past life. Uh, Wake up to heal, to help heal in all ways, such as nature, heat, space, wherever we can, in ourselves. Um, Hi, Aura Jabba. Ines, a virgin will be an engagement ASAP. I don't understand what you're saying, my love. Gabriella, do you mind me asking a question? It's about family. Yeah. Young blood, you're dealing with the devil? Or you were dealing with the devil, thank goodness. All right. All right. Yes, Gabriella, I'll take your question. I'm gonna do Scorpio after this, but let's see what's going on in Taurus's. I'm using my past life oracle cards, Taurus. What is the connection with this reading in your past life? Let's find out. All right, Taurus. All right, so I have love life and phobia for your past life oracle. Yeah, wow. All right. I don't know what your relationship was with this person, Taurus, in the past life. I'm sorry, in this life, my bad. In the past life, I know. In this life, what is your connection with this person? Or what was your connection with this person? For some of you, not good. I just told you the energy between the devil and the tower with this person. And I know that's not going to apply for everyone. For some of you, it's just maybe that this person is a little dark, when it comes to their emotions. They don't know how to express their emotions. And for some of you, not only do they not know how to express their emotions in a healthy way, but they manipulate energy in some shape, form, or other. For some of them, they are emotionally impulsive in a negative way. In your past life with this person, you've dealt with this person in your past life. This is your soulmate, especially because the Four Wands is here, 1111. Sometimes that represents soulmate. Some of you in this lifetime were in abusive relationships. I'm talking about this lifetime, right? Now, what does abusive mean? Abusive can mean anything. Again, verbal abuse, psychological abuse, physical abuse. Those are the big three, right? So with my phobia card and my love life here, in this lifetime, Taurus, you've dealt with people that were abusive towards you. And this could have been even in your childhood, right? This could have been your own family being abusive towards you. If it wasn't your love life, it was your own family. For some of you, both your family and the relationships you chose. There's a pattern that you're following, Taurus, with picking people that are abusive towards you, and you don't even know why. You're just like, damn, I picked the wrong mother effer. This pattern has been following you since the past life. So you've been in abusive relationships in the past life. This person is one of them. I'm not sure if this person abused you in this lifetime, but what I'm sensing is that they did in the past life. Especially if they're not letting you go energetically. If they're not letting you go energetically, that's a problem. That's a problem. And I'm talking to those for those who left this person and made it very clear that you don't really want to have anything to do with them. I'm sure you don't hate the person, but you're like, you're not the one. At the bottom of the deck, I have trust and faith. Trust and faith. You've dealt, again, in this lifetime, you've dealt with trust issues and having faith in people because of the abusive patterns that you've put yourself in. And when I say put yourself in, please forgive me. I am not saying that you did this on purpose. I'm not saying you jumped into an abusive relationship on purpose. For some of you, you didn't know this person was like the devil until probably you left. And you were like, I'm leaving because you're the devil. And who said that? I think Youngblood said that. I'm not saying you said that to this person, but you're like, wow, you're not the person I want to be with. Because they displayed some type of behavior that you didn't like, whether it was cheating, lying, manipulating, or more. You have problem trusting people. Some of you, not all, you have problem trusting people or having faith in relationships because of abusive patterns. This is something that is trickling down lifetime after lifetime. At least I'm picking up one lifetime. There could be more. This usually happens with more than one lifetimes, where it's you just pick up abusive relationships for whatever reason that may be. Your light attracts these dark energies. It happens. Light attracts dark, dark attracts light. It's the law of the universe. Be very careful with how you look at people from now on, Taurus, with not trusting people, with not having faith in people because of your abusive history, either inside your family or in relationships. They're not all like that. Trust me when I tell you. Not everyone's like that. You know that more than I do. But there is a phobia behind always, like almost like sabotaging your relationship. Some of you may sabotage a relationship, a good one coming your way. Because of, sorry about the background noise, my son. And his Fortnite games. Gabriella, I mean, if she read a tarot, my question is the name of Ennis will married in the future or not? Oh, okay. Okay, Aura Jabber. I didn't understand what you were saying. Thank you, Gabriella. I'm not paying attention to the chat. Hi, Dolores. Wake up. Would you ever do a super chat live? That would be fun. I'm working on it. I just been lazy with the whole super chat thing. But I do accept donations. Thank you for reminding me. I do accept donations. My information will be in the description box. Thank you, Wake Up. Yeah, sabotaging your love life. Future love life, specifically future love life, Taurus. Okay, be very careful with sabotaging your future love life because of the abusive patterns, or just even if it's just one person. That could have been just one person, could have been traumatizing enough. On the other end, your person has problems trusting. And when I mean your person, it could be your ex. I mean your ex or whoever you dealt with. Your person has problems trusting and having faith in people. And they've always been that way. They've always been that way. Sorry, my son is screaming and I'm gonna like flip out. The Scorpio mom is about to come out because I told him that was going to be live. And it's kind of distracting me. I apologize. So if I'm pausing, it's because I'm trying to gather my thoughts because my son is being loud. Now, the reason your love life with this person didn't pan out, my loves, is because this person has a trauma history. And they're scared to trust other people. So they sabotage their relationships on purpose. On purpose. With you, you're probably like, I can't trust another person. There's no way that I'm gonna go through another relationship where it's there's no trust or faith in it. Well, why bother? And so I don't want you, Taurus, to sabotage your future love life because of past relationships that were abusive. I know by now, you know better. I could tell. But I could also see that you're also distancing yourself with your heart. Be very careful with that. Don't blacken your heart because of people like this. This person here, they don't trust people because of their trauma that may have to do with a past life that they brought into this life. That happens when a trauma is very heavy. People could bring that into their reincarnation. It carries down, that energy carries down sadness, anger, distrust. It explains it right in your birth chart. But anyway, this person sabotages relationships, but not just yours. It's just like one after the other, after the other, after the other, because they have a fear of falling in love. This person has a fear of falling in love because they don't know why they're like that. It trickles. It's definitely from their past life, and or just trauma that they might have experienced as a child. I sense for some of them, they grew up in a very strict home where religion was involved big time. Doesn't have to be, but I just sense strictness. Like one of those family that you have, like it's very disciplined. But like discipline, but no love. There was like no love. Like love, this person is lacking love from their childhood. And that their fear is to fall in love and have the same thing that happened to them when they were younger. Like this abandonment or neglect situation. So that's what they do. If I keep going at the bottom of the deck, I see baby. So yeah, for some of these people, they were neglected as a baby, or they weren't giving the love. They don't know what to do with love. They don't know what's this. They don't. You're like this. That's too much. If I keep going, leaving, or travel, they might have been abandoned. I did sense some type of abandonment or neglect. It could be because a parent worked really hard, or one parent was missing, or this person didn't have a stable home. All right, so that was your reading, Taurus. I still have a little time to take one question. I only have time. I may have time. I may take two. It depends, because I don't want to be late for Scorpio's reading. I do not want to be late for Scorpio's reading. So I may take one question. If I have time for two, I'll take two. But if you want to join me at the Scorpio read, you're more than welcome to join me in the Scorpio read. But let's see who was asking me a question, because there were a few of you. And I want to take the first one that asked me. I think it was you, Gabriella. Was it you, honey? Were you the first one? All right, it was you, Gabriella. Gabriella, what's your question again? All right, there you go. Sorry, I was scrolling. All right, hi, Dolores, David. Yeah, I'm gonna take Gabriella's question. I have to go because I have a Taurus reading after this. I'm sorry, a Scorpio reading after this. I don't want to be late for it. Please join me in the Scorpio read if you do have a question. Okay, if I can't catch you in the Scorpio read, I have live on Sundays. Live on Sundays, I take questions. Okay, so hit the notification bell. I come on live on Sundays, and I have more time on live on Sundays to take questions. All right. All right, Gabriella. My question was, does my mom know she did to me as a child the physical abuse, and how does she feel about it? All right, honey. This is All right, Gabriella. I'm gonna see, how can I rephrase that? All right, Gabriella, this is for you. All right. So Gabriella, I wanted to use my past life oracle cards. If I have to clarify it, I'll clarify it for you, Gabriella. So you're asking about your mom and the abuse. So I have spirituality and religion, food and hunger, and at the bottom of the deck I have Egypt. I'm trying to pick up your energy. I'm sorry, your mom's energy. Your mom, Gabriella, comes from a very how can I put it? Material items. She was denied of material items. She was denied of pleasure. Bingo. With the spirituality and religion, food and hunger, your mom was denied of pleasure in life. What does that mean? Well, pleasure for us can mean a lot of things. Pleasure of music, the pleasure to have, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, hang out with friends, to have certain food, seafood, or something exotic. The pleasure of having fun, when I see food and hunger, like pleasure of having fun with friends, sharing food. Like, and then when I see my spirituality and religion, like if you know the life of a monk or a Buddhist or a nun, they deny themselves of pleasure for a couple of reasons. One, it's just they feel like it's beneath them, like that it's the devil, right? It's like the devil's work. Like, pleasure is the devil's work. There are people that think that way. Your mom was raised, either she was raised like this, or she was just born this way because of her of a past life. I'm going to clarify it. Yeah. So she was raised this way. Okay. Most likely by a mother figure. Could be mom, could be grandma, could be great grandmother. Yeah, she doesn't really allow me to do anything. She's very strict. So, okay. The problem is that she was raised in a strict environment, Gabriella. She was denied of life's pleasure. Bingo. Life's pleasure. Because of strict religion and spirituality beliefs, sometimes I feel like your mom would go hungry. They would send her to home. They would send her to bed without food. That would be a punishment for her. When I clarified it, I have the World and the Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is uh, um, an older female figure. It doesn't have to be female, but masculine or feminine energy doesn't matter. That instilled this in her. Like, pleasure is the devil's work. I don't know why I keep hearing pleasure is the devil's work. Like, that was her environment. And so, to answer your question, Gabriella, you ever heard of the saying, hurt people hurt people? To me, it's a little bit of both with you. She knew what she was doing as a mom. As a mom, you know what you're doing to your child. But subconsciously, this was learned behavior for her. Subconsciously, on a subconscious level for your mom, she thought this was normal. She thought that her behavior is normal. And of course, it's not, right? That behavior is not normal, but she doesn't know any better because subconsciously, she thinks it is. That's how she was raised. This is learned behavior. That was her social condition. To answer your question. When I look at Egypt, Gabriella, this is a different energy. Egypt was at the bottom of the deck for you. Your mom is a soulmate of yours. That brought a lot of clarity. Thank you. I need to know this to have compassion. Oh, your mom was your soulmate. When I see the Egypts, I'm glad that helped you. When I see the Egypt card, Gabriella, you and your mom might share a history in Egypt, like the culture. You have a past history with mommy. She might have not. I don't know. I don't know if she was your mom in. Let me clarify. Let me clarify Egypt, because you guys have a history together. All right, you do have a history together. All right. So, I just clarify Egypt. When I see the star card, Gabriella, this is to me written in the stars, which means you and your mom have known each other in other lifetimes. Um, Yeah, you share a history, most likely in Egypt, because that's what I saw at the bottom of the deck. Um, knowledge. I'm hearing knowledge. Um, when I hear the word knowledge, in your case for you, Gabriella, um, your life journey with your mom and what you encountered, which was pretty sad to say the least. It was for a reason. It's always for a reason. But for you, it's not karma. Some people would say, oh, this is karmic. It's not. It's not even karmic. There's a reason why you picked your mommy in this lifetime. Now, I was going to say she wasn't, I don't think she was your mother. I don't sense, I wanted to say, because I paused for a long time. I wanted to say that maybe you were her mom in a past life, but you weren't. I'm not saying that you were the abusive mom in a past life, but I'm retracting that information. I'm sensing that both of you shared knowledge, so you knew each other in a past life, and that's amazing. You know, and again, she wasn't your mom or anything like that. You share information together. You both of you shared information together. There is a very significant. This is crazy. This is a very significant relationship that you have with mommy because of your past life. You chose mommy to come into you chose your parents, by the way. We all choose our parent. We don't know this, but we have a soul contract when we come into reincarnate, and we choose we choose our parents. One parent, in Gabriella's case, she sensed she went through abuse. Some people choose parents that are going to leave them and abandon them. Some children, or some souls, let me put it that way, some souls, before you reincarnate into this earth, some souls will choose parents that are amazing to them, and some souls will pick parents that that are children themselves, and they have to raise their parents. We choose our parents. We know who to choose, and it's for a reason, because there's a life path in our journey. You have a very interesting journey ahead of you, Gabriella. I don't know what that is. Maybe your past is to help others. You have knowledge, very interesting knowledge that comes from past lifetimes. But I don't mean college knowledge. I don't mean PhD knowledge. This is the Akashic Records. I don't know if you ever heard of the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records has a lot to do with the cosmos. It's the library of the cosmos, especially dating back to Egypt. It's information people that are intuitive and are empath could tap into it. People that are psychic or prophets can tap into this the Akashic Records. That's you, Gabriella. You've never heard of that before. Are you intuitive? Would you call yourself intuitive, Gabriella? You have powers and you don't know it because you've been suppressing it for whatever reason. I'm sure it has a lot to do with your youth. Do you consider yourself to be intuitive? I don't know, Gabriella. There's something like you have a journey in this life. There's a reason why you were born into this lifetime with that specific life story for your childhood. It could be to help others. It could be as simple as your story is helping others, or it could be like a little bigger than that, where your intuition, your the Akashic records, there is something in the past that's very significant that is embedded in you, and you don't even know. You don't even know. Oh God. You have powers, Gabriella. I think I'm intuitive, but I'm not really sure. I know. My mom doesn't believe in the spiritual path, so I think that's why I suppress it. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Yeah, well, of course, there's a lot of religions and people that have some type of spirituality. They're like, again, remember I kept saying that's the devil's work? Me, for somebody who is very strict when it comes to religion and spirituality, if I was born back in the 1700s or 1800s, which I was, because I have past lifetimes where I was burned at the stake as a witch several times. I have been reincarnated as a witch several times. I picked up tarot easy. I didn't study it. I picked from one day to the next, I picked up the cards and I knew how to read them with no practice. Of course, I saw tarot card readers, so I knew the premise behind it and the meaning behind the cards, but it was like, whoop, picked it up from past lifetimes. I myself was burned as at the stake as a witch. But that's what happens when you're born in an era where religion and the church rules. Roman Empire specifically rules what's wrong and what's right, what's good and what's evil. Who says what's good and what's bad? Who says what's good, what's evil and what's not evil? Like, you know what I mean? This was your mom's childhood, even her adulthood, and she passed it down to you because of, you know, the devil's work. She thought everything was the devil's work. And I'm not surprised, Gabriella, that you don't know if you even have I know I could pick it up. You have something. And it's powerful. But you won't know because it's been suppressed, very deeply embedded in you. Jesus, you need to get that done. You need to get it fixed. I would feel so, like, I would feel so bad if you don't use your powers and your abilities and your intuition. You have them. Gabriella, she calls tarot the devil's work. Oh God. So I was right. She does use the devil's work. She uses those words, the devil's work. But that's what she's heard. That's what she's heard her entire life. Ay, ay, ay. I hope I was able to help you a little bit, Gabriella. Wake up. My whole family and friends think tarot is the devil. I just remind them that the Bible is a book about zodiacs, 12 disciples, 12 zodiacs. Jesus is sun, God is Saturn. Yeah. There's a lot of knowledge that's been taken away. A lot of knowledge. And Gabriella, you said that you don't know what the Akashic records are. That's actually a perfect example of the Akashic records. The Akashic records is information that has not been passed down generation to generation, because if you only knew the truth, you would be like, you mean I'm a fucking god? You mean I'm God? Or I'm a goddess? They don't want you to know that. The church does not want you to know that. Understand that the first order and the second order of the church is very powerful. These are powerful people. And you will know that. The only way you would know that if you talk to an oracle or a psychic or a somebody that's very in tune with the frequencies of other realms, because you would never find information like this in the library. I tap into other realms constantly, and because I want to know answers, and I know the difference between looking at the news and I'm like, oh no, that's a lie. That's not true. Because I get a hunch, there's a hunch. And then I do my research, meaning I look at other people that are not journalists, or I look at other people that are very into anthropology, history, astrology, scientists, people that know the truth beyond the veil. And then I ask my spirit guides, and I go into the Akashic records, and I find out. So I get my resources from different information. Do you understand? First, it starts with my intuition. Then it starts from then I research the information, and then I'm like, well, why? And I'll hear the why from the Akashic records, the Akashic library, which is the cosmos. It's pretty deep. You're welcome, Gabriella. Let me go to Scorpio. See what happens. This is why I'm always late, because I just I just lose track of time. All right. For those who needed questions, just meet me at the Scorpio read. I'm gonna be there, okay, and I'll try to catch your answer. I did see your question. Oh my God, what's your name, sweetheart? Dolores, David, you're one of them, and Aura Jabbar. So Aura Jabbar and Dolores, David, if you want to meet me in the Scorpio read, I won't forget you. I'll get your question there, okay? All right. Love you guys. Bye.